Dear souls, are you tired of feeling in fear and worry? Have you had enough? Have you reached this point in your life where it's just like, no more, no more, no more? I'm ready, but I don't know what to do and I don't know how to get out of this. I hear you, loves. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 steps to help navigate that fear. Hello, everybody. I'm Colleen, Wynia, spiritual intuitive, channeler, reset your vibe energy coach, and breath worker. And I support you in meeting those parts of yourself that you are struggling with, in doubt of. You know they're there. You are leaning, more and more into your intuition, and it's opening up for you. But it's just getting over this next hurdle, or moving through the navigating of the grief or the loss that you've been through. Okay. And you're going through this transformation, but all the things are happening for you. You're doing all the right things, but the fear is up. You guys are not alone. There seems to be a lot of souls right now that are facing this as things are shifting for you. Okay. Things are shifting for you. So I want to give you 3, things to do, 3 things to focus on, 3 things to help you navigate that journey that you're on. Okay. So first off, I've been going through that the first 2 weeks, just so you know that you're talking to someone who totally understands it. I don't know what I just said, the first 2 weeks. What I meant was the last 2 weeks, particularly, okay? On top of a lifetime of having navigated these, it is rightfully your journey to be in peace. So here's what we need to do, guys. Know that you're not alone. Know that you're navigating this journey. And you are okay. You're going to be okay. All right. So these tips are going to help you meet some parts of yourself to get through this. Okay. To get through this. All right. So number 1, the first thing you want to do is calm your nervous system. You're no good to anybody. You are absolutely no good to yourself or your decision-making process or showing up in business, in life, in relationship, and take care of your health when your health isn't there, right? Right? Your nervous system is through the roof. So no matter what's going on for you right now, no matter how bad it looks or confusing, or maybe it's not super bad for you, but that fear is just like, it's just populating at the surface and you're just like this. Let's calm that down, guys. Let's calm that down. I want you to do whatever it takes to get to that place inside of yourself where you can begin to breathe again. So on that note, breathing is one of the best ways that you can go about doing this. But there's no rules here, okay? You probably have some tools in your toolkit. Maybe some of them you haven't dove in really deep with. I've been a breathwork coach and guide, helping you through rebirthing somatic breath work, and I can do that in my one-to-one coaching and inside our program, Crystallize Your Vision. I do that with you virtually. But whatever ability you have, you can breathe right now, right? You can literally take a 5, just start with 4 breaths in, 5 breaths out, okay? So take a longer out. Count to 4. And out. Regulating your nervous system is the very first step. Like I said, you're not going to be good to anybody else, nor to yourself. And when you can feel in your body as you start to breathe in, either breathing in to calm your parasympathetic system through your nose, in and out, so in to the count of 4 and out to the count of 5. I'm sure you've done that before, something very close to it. That's step 1. That's going to start to calm you down. Now, if you are feeling really stuck and you can feel this emotion right at the surface and it wants to come out, or this new piece of you is like, right? We can do that through powerful breath work in and out through the mouth, in through the belly, through the solar plexus, through your power center, up to your heart and out. And just so you have a little taste of what a rebirthing somatic breath work with me looks like, it's like this. All right, so first you do what you need to do. Breath is my number one, but you can dance it out. You can grab a pillow and you can scream it out. You can pound it out. You can hit a golf ball, right? There are things that you can do to go sit down at the water, go hike in nature. I'm going to leave it up to you. But if you want my guide to help you reset your vibration, be sure to click the link below and get on my email list, okay, at ColleenWynia.com. So that's one thing. Get on my email list so I can bring you YouTube videos like this and free resources to allow you to have something to work deeper with self-trust. Okay, so I'm a self-worth trust coach, right? Helping you move into trusting yourself by honoring all of who you are and navigating those realms of grief and loss and connecting to spirit on the other side. Okay, so that brings me to number two. Number two, you want to commune with spirit, your guides, the creator, source, your archangels, whomever you communicate with that you feel is there for you. And if you don't think they're there for you because you're freaking out and everything's okay, let me give you an example here. So one of my clients, it's two of my clients here, just so you can feel you're not alone. Number one of the gals is really claiming her moving into believing what's true for her now, her mindset, and she's making inroads in finding her voice and her ability to believe that she has something to offer. And personally, I find it's very interesting because I speak and channel and DM people with voice messages. So this is me. But just before a YouTube video filming like this one, there's this weird clearing. My throat goes, like I'm trying to clear it. Now, I've done videos before, but it's something to do with when I sit down to do a YouTube video because it's like a recorded version and my throat just goes all funny. Well, this is your communication center, just like hers, just like my clients. So she's finding her voice and she's finding her ability to speak that someone out there in her life, in her wherever, she has something to say to them and that she matters. So this is really her self-confidence, same as mine, maybe to a degree. I didn't know that in the moment of my voicing, but like everybody deals with this. So she's dealing with these big pieces of herself and her whole life is getting flipped around in terms of not having a direction clearly right now with her business or where she's going to be living. And so everything's like, woo, helter skelter, and she's having a hard time trusting. Okay, so maybe you're in a situation like hers. Or perhaps you've made this big shift out from working a career or even a wellness profession within a clinic or within a place where you're getting paid. Someone else is, also, maybe booking the clients for you, and there's some portion of it coming back to you, or you're renting space. I don't know, something is changing and you're going on your new way. I help a lot of clients inside our program, Crystallize Your Vision. I've got those links down below too if you want to check out some of the testimonial stories. But Crystallize Your Vision is this portal community, group guidance program with a place that allows you to really tap into, ignite your clarity, move into your confidence, become more creative through trusting your emotional brilliance, through trusting your intuition, through connecting with spirit on the other side. Okay, so let's go back to spirit. So this other client of mine, forgive me, she literally is making big inroads, and so her finances is changing and it's rocking her boat, and she's in fear and she's in worry. Okay, so go to your guides, go to spirit, call them in, know that they're there for you. If you want to have a million examples, look for the signs. You want some sign examples? Check out my YouTube videos where I share some of my earlier videos about spirit letting me know they're there for you. There are signs everywhere. There's moving objects. There's electricity, like lights playing with you. There are sensations. There are numbers. There are things that are happening. They're going to point you in the right direction. And we do a lot of that inside our work together. But so I've got 2 clients who are going through stuff because they're making big changes. So when you're making big changes, there's like a little dance period. So commune with spirit and literally ask them, connect with them, and ask yourself while you're doing that, when have I ever not been supported, right? In the past, I know you support me. I know I support myself, right? So ask yourself that question now. Grab your piece of paper. Have you ever not been supported in a difficult time? Be honest. Oh my gosh. Now you want some juice? Look at all the times where you didn't know how things were going to work out. Can you go back there and just spend a little time in your communing with spirit, telling them what you want, what you're ready for, that you're letting go of the form, okay? And make note, do the homework, make note of all the places and all the times that you didn't know what would happen, when something was going to happen. I remember one time I couldn't pay my rent. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I just met this lovely soul, this beautiful man named Richard. And he just looked at me he goes, you're going through a tough moment there, a tough time with, what is it that's going on? I told him, and he just said, well, let's go to the bank. And he was a pretty new person in my life. It was magical. I just looked at him and I was like, not many people have been able to just do that for me. He said, well, how much money do you need? And he literally took me to the ATM machine and just handed me the exact money I needed. Done. Rent got paid and I was okay. And then things changed. So be open to those little moments that do change, okay? All right. So number 1 is calm your nervous system. Do whatever it takes. Number 2, commune with spirit and remember that you've always been supported, loves. And number 3, what was my number 3? Job is trust by putting your wellness first. Oh, gosh. You know what? We just come right back to number 3 is your wellness. So what I want you to do is dream a little. I want you to spend some time, so you've calmed your nervous system, you've asked for guidance. I want you to give yourself patience of the unknown because like I said, you're okay in the second. Now, if you need food, you could be surprised how you can get out and get food. If you need a next client, I'm just telling you right now that if you put your wellness first, you're raising your vibration and you're feeling better on the inside. And one of my clients actually, she said something back. It was so cute. She said, how about when the answer is not there yet, but you've moved from fear and worry, right? You've calmed your nervous system. You put the message out to spirit. And when you're calm, your system's in a different vibe. Don't force the answer to come. She reflected back to me, let's milk it. Let's milk it. Let's milk this new vibrational feeling that you feel, which is a step up from where you were. So if you are a 2, I call it the emotional vibrational frequency scale. So if 10 is feeling amazing and 1 is down here or 0 and you're like a 2 and you're like freaking out, then you want to get back towards a 9, a 10, preferably a 10, but even an 8 is great. You want to move in that direction and you did move. You're feeling better, right? So the journey I went through for the last 2 weeks, there was this ride this wave that I went on, and it included emotional shifting, included some physical shifting, some things that have happened that perpetuated in my neck and shoulder areas, and it's more stable right now, and there's one more injury that needs an adjustment. But the thing is, my body is now getting this calmer state, right? So once you have this sort of calmer state of being, then magic can start to happen and ideas can come in and there's a fresh space for you, okay? Right, so there you are. There's my 3 simple, not said easy, but simple ways that you can shift the fear and the worry, and then more will come into you. Take one day at a time, my loves. You are absolutely loved and supported. You're held in my hands as well. I'm sending you so much love. and a reminder to keep shining your light on the world. And why is that? Because the world needs you. The world needs you. If you are ready and you are wanting to sweeten, ooh, that just came through, sweeten your ability to love yourself more and to tune into your intuition, to learn how to navigate this grief, loss, self-doubt that you're in, to free your soul so that you can fly like the little birdies, right? So that you can fly and soar in your life, in your love relationships with all humans, and particularly in your business, where you are ready to make that change because the new you that's been birthed, she or he is craving and calling out to you. And it's clearly your time. And it may not be easy, but it sure is better than where you've been. And all you need to do is take one foot forward. And one of those steps you can take forward is booking a clarity call with me. I have an application call where we can just have a conversation. We can map out what it is that you're wanting to make changes in your life and find out if it's a fit to work with me like my other members. And if you want to check out the member stories, testimonials, the wins, we got some of them down below at the Crystallize Your Vision link. Click on that. That'll go over to my website. And you can also click, a playlist in the YouTube, actually over there as well. You can access my YouTube videos with some more member stories and written and videos, and they're all growing as well. So have a peek, join our mailing list, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already here on YouTube. I'd love to be in your field. I answer all the comments. So if you have a comment, you have a question, you just want to get a little leg up on something, I may have a resource for you. So comment below, like it, it goes far, share it with your friends, and let me know what maybe spoke to you in this reminder message of letting go of fear and worry, because you're tired, and you're ready to fly. Join me. I'm ready to fly with you. Sending you lots of love. Colleen, Wynia here, your spiritual intuitive, Reset Your Vibe energy coach, channeler, and breathwork guide. Mwah! Sending you love. We'll connect with you soon. We'll see you in the next video. Lots of love.